Before you spend a fortune on fancy garage storage, watch this video first, because today I have bought a load of car cleaning storage accessories from Temu. These are all the bits that make your garage look properly set up. Now, I've got to be honest, some of this stuff cost a fraction of the branded versions. But the big question is it actually any good, or is it just cheap for a reason? I'll bring you up to speed with everything that's going on, because this isn't a paid promotion. I genuinely have bought all this from Temu. And we've been going through a transformation of the unit, so I'm trying to soundproof out there, block out some of that exterior noise. But I moved the feature wall. We had this foliage in the corner. I didn't quite like it there, so now I've put it on the back wall, and I think it looks amazing with all the lights. But it gives me a blank canvas for today's video. So we got a few different shelving and bottle holders and all sorts of bits that I'm going to have a go at sticking on this wall today, and hopefully we're going to get some nice results. I can't actually remember what I've bought. That's the thing with Temu. Everything you buy is a bit like Christmas. It takes weeks to get here, and then by the time it does get here, you can't remember whether you needed it or not. So let's just go through each item at a time. I will put the prices on screen, and I will give you a rough cost if you were to buy it from another mainstream retailer. So let's have a look inside my little box. I've got two foam cannon holders. These are stainless steel. They fit your 1/4 inch quick connects. And the reason why I got two is because, well, they come in a pack of two, but I also thought it would make sense to keep one outside as well, because if there's one thing I'm doing, I'm always kicking over the foam cannon. It happens so many times, which then ends up wasting chemicals, and then it's wasting my time because I have to go and fill it up again. So hopefully this is going to eliminate that issue. At the moment, all I'd like to do is screw this into the wall, see what it looks like, because after the video's finished, it's all coming back down as we're still going to carry on with all the renovation work. So let's see how it all goes. Seconds later, my new foam cannon was up and it worked wonders, so we're off to a flying start. If the idea of keeping a foam cannon on your wall isn't your thing, then I know what's in here. There is an alternative, and it's this, which is another foam cannon holder, but instead of sticking it on the wall, which is when you put it away, sorry for the rustling, I have a smaller one that connects onto your bucket. In fact, I have a bucket here, and hopefully it will fit. Eh? I don't think this is right. Hang on. Try a different bucket. Oh, this looks more promising. It's thinner. Oh, please fit. Come on. That's not right. Surely that isn't right. Is it supposed to be bent in like that? I don't think it is. But even if it was, it wouldn't clip onto your typical cheapy buckets. Either this is going to go in, or it's going to pinch my finger so tight. Oh, it does fit. Okay. So it fits onto my Autoglym bucket. Or is it supposed to be tight? Well, it's on there now, so it's probably never coming off again. I'm just checking my orders because it looks on the pictures, it looks slightly different. Mine was incredibly bent, which, there you go. I think it's sorted itself out now. It's corrected itself. There we go. Right, it just needed a good old shove. I've noticed an issue here, and I think it could be a serious issue if you're very OCD with your cars. So when you put this in, I know mine was slightly bent, but it's okay now. What it's doing is it's gouging out the bucket along with my finger. But what it's doing is, when I'm pulling it back out, I know you're not going to take this in and out, but if I hold this up close to the camera, you'll see there is now shards of plastic, which looks like grated cheese on the inside, which has dropped down into my bucket where my wash mitts are, and on the actual holder itself. After passing the earthquake test, the foam cannon holder managed to redeem itself. I'll tell you what we do. We carry on with the bucket theme because I know what I paid for this. I have another item to go on the bucket, which is a caddy. I paid £6.16. I think this is a pretty cool idea, actually. It's mainly designed for your wheel brushes, because when you've got your wheel brushes in your bucket, you often find when you've got rubber gloves on, if they're not going all the way up your arm, you stick your hand in and then the water fills up inside the glove. So by having all your brushes in here, it eliminates that from happening. Right, let's have a look, see if any of my brushes fit. Oh, they go in nicely, don't they? I think this is fantastic. £6.16. I can't believe I haven't had one of these sooner. We'll carry on with the brush theme because what I have in this box is a brush holder. It's got 6 hooks. I paid £7.17. They're normally retailing about 15, so I think that's a real significant saving. Not something I'm going to be that reliant on. These do look quite thin. So let's put it on the wall and see what it looks like with some heavier brushes.
It's not just brushes, it made a good place to store my air fresheners too. I also bought a masking tape holder, another chunky brush, a tyre dressing applicator, and a 3D printed nozzle holder.
The next thing in my box is, not very well packaged, is a bottle holder that's got another holder on it for blue roll to go on, my paper towels. I paid £8.43 for this. I would say this is, in terms of big ticket items, there is a big saving on these because I've seen them going for about 23 to 25 pounds. So considering I've paid £8, it's good quality as well.
It took no more than a few minutes to install on the wall. Unfortunately, I didn't have any blue paper roll to go on, but it does double up as an excellent loo roll holder.
One thing I didn't get from Temu was scissors. So what I've bought are giant clips. And basically, when you clean your mats, we can stick them on the wall now and we can pressure wash them. Or even if you wanted to vacuum them, because if you're working outside, you put your mats on the floor, it picks up all the dirt on the underside, then you put it back in your car and it looks awful. So I thought I'd get some, perhaps I might keep 2 inside and then have 2 outside as well. Maybe that could work. They are huge. I thought it was just a funny picture because they had an image which I've screen grabbed. I'll put it on now. These clips look like they were the size of a human head. My only concern is these are incredibly strong clips, but they're also plastic at the same time. So it's going to be survival of the fittest. I'm not sure how long these plastic clips will hold out because I imagine under too much tension, they could just crack. The next thing in my bag is, oh, it's a brush holder. I forgot I bought this. It's got 12 holes and I'll tell you what else it can do. So it can hold 12 brushes and it can hold your bottles as well. There's these little hooks. I'm not really a massive fan of this idea. I prefer sticking the bottles in so they're all nice and straight. I just think when they're like that, it just looks a bit messy.
For some reason, I accidentally bought a slightly different version of the same holder.
Right, we're powering through it now. So the next item I have is a polisher holder. It's very small. It's not, God, that is small, isn't it? It looks a lot bigger in the picture. This would probably be suitable just for your lighter machine polishers. I don't feel like I've got a lot of space for a cable though with this little wraparound hook at the bottom. We'll see how this goes.
For my small polisher, this came in very handy, but for larger ones, it wasn't for me.
Now, before I tell you how much I paid for everything behind me, I thought I'd give you the total cost from branded alternatives. Now, I'm not going to mention which brands they are, so what I did was I took an average price from all the retailers together to give me a grand total. So here we go, these are averages. So the foam cannon holder, which we first showed, £15 for one, not 2 I might add. The bucket mount, £12. The bucket caddy, £15. The brush holder with the hooks, that was £16. The tape holder, £2. The big chunky brush, £20. The tyre dressing dispenser, £12. The nozzle holder, £5. The wall mounted rack with the blue roll holder, £24. And then we got the car mat clips, £20. The wall brush holder, another £20. The trigger bottle holder, £15. And the polisher holder for £10. So the combined total of the branded alternatives was £186. Now the total cost of everything that I bought was £72.81, meaning I saved £113.19. And it's not as if these are just cheap fakes, because whether you like places like Temu or not, most of the time all those items that you see will come from the same factory before they get rebranded. So the quality of the items isn't 100% perfect, but it is close. Now, whilst we're on the subject of all things cheap, a few days ago I tested Lidl's budget cordless polisher, and when I say budget, I mean budget. And to find out how well it performed, you might be surprised, you can watch this video right here.